A fine shot there of the skyline of downtown Milwaukee. Interleague Baseball, next. Just a short drive west of downtown, we're at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Central leading Minnesota Twins and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Yeah, and these two-game series are so tough in terms of the travel. You're in, you're out, usually within 36 hours or so. And it's really hard to get into the swing of things before you've got to pack up and turn your focus somewhere else.
The guys will have much more to talk about as the night progresses, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Minnesota Twins as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. The leadoff hitter makes his way toward the plate, and we are ready for baseball. Good crowd on hand as the first pitch tonight is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 7-11.
The 1-0 home. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here's a bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop, Segura. A quick out number 1. So 1 away here in the Minnesota first, and with that, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Marco Scutaro will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. And a slow curveball in there for strike 2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So Now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Full count, 3-2.
Yeah, he's still searching for that knockout pitch, but he can't find it here. I think he's going to have to challenge him 3-2.
Here's the full count offering. And he swings under the curveball here as this is lifted to shallow center field. Under it now is Segura, and he's got it. 2 away now.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it. So he stays with it and pulls it in.
Joe Mauer will get his first opportunity now. Currently the American League's leader in stolen bases. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Top of the first, just getting started here at Miller Park. Fouled back. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full, 3-2.
Strike him out.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, third baseman, number 61.
Number 61 will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. First pitch coming. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Come on now, let's go.
And he lays off for ball 1. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Starting lineup for the Brewers looks like this. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys as his numbers are on your screen. Defensively, the Twins will align themselves like this. Number 62 will stand in as he'll enter play fourth in the National League batting race.
Baseman, number 62.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. There are the batting leaders in the National League, of which we spoke just a moment ago. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second baseman.
Scooter Gennett will stand in as one of the stars from yesterday's ball game as he had 3 hits in the victory. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Off the plate again, 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Cold strike on the change, 2-1. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Here it comes, 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I'll tell you, if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch. That's just a tough call to go against you.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And sometimes, you know, you just got to learn that harder isn't always better. You've got to be able to dial that fastball down a few miles an hour and make sure you keep it in the strike zone.
Ryan Braun will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Braun awaiting the 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor, 2-1 now. Runners off for second. Now a swing and a ground ball out to Dozier. It's short. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2.
I'm not too sure whether that was a designed hit and run or not. He may have just been going on his own. But you said it. By running, he does stay out of the double play.
Adam Lind will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Two and one now.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And he takes a strike 3 called on the screwball, and that's how the inning will end. Milwaukee leaves 1 after 1, no score. Corey Hunter will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss.
Corey Hunter.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And he lays off the circle change here as he moves into the driver's seat. 3-1.
They already walked one guy in the first inning. Now he's in danger of losing the leadoff guy here in the second.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, and this has been the big concern with this guy over the last couple seasons. He's prone to getting hurt by the base on balls. Already that's 2 walks here in the early going, and that's something that he's going to need to get a handle on pretty quick.
Danny Santana will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk.
Let's go, Brewers!
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Swing, and he pulls the fastball that time high in the air toward fairly deep right center. Parra will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
This is a guy that doesn't really have great velocity, so when he elevates the fastball, it can lead to big problems. He gets away with it this time, though.
Brian Dozier will stand in now, hoping to turn things around as he's stuck in a bit of a cold spell these past 5 ball games. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. One on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility.
Looked like a 2-strike curveball there. Behind the plate, you see him turn that glove over, go soft, try and make himself as large as he can, but this one manages to skip away, and it'll be a wild pitch.
Too high, ball 3.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. That was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Now a pickoff play at second. Runner's back. Runner breaks for third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3-2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
So one out here with runners at first and third. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. And that misses ball 1.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
Hey now, turn 2 here.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0 home. 2-0 pitch, and that one's over for a strike.
That might take the anxiety away for the moment, but he's going to need a couple more here to prove to himself that he's not losing it.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. 2-1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
This is where you got to use that count to your advantage. You can eliminate half the strike zone and say, look, I'm only swinging if it's right where I want it.
Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Yeah, and that's a big second out right there, and that's going to keep that runner anchored over their third base. So they may wind up not getting that first run across after all.
Cole Stewart will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1.
And now he's got to build off that strikeout from a second ago. This is where a little confidence can really get you out of a tough spot here.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And you can't make this easy on him right here. At least make some contact and force him to make a play.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Jonathan Lucroy will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Swung on and missed, 1-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there. Get some fishing for it. Then nice work to tidy up behind the plate and make the putout at first.
Chris Davis will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And they'll try to keep crowding him in, but this pitch misses as well. It's 2-1 now. Swing, hard hit ball to second. There to take it is Scudero. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Batting 7th, center fielder,
Gerardo Parra will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. And a ball, 1-0. Out in front a bit as this is pulled down the line to first. But a foul ball, 1-1. And this ball's pulled on the ground down the line to first. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Number 70 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Center fielder, number 70.
First pitch coming. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A little bit outside. 2-1. Pitch on the way. Called strike 2.
Boy, he just turned that thing over perfectly. He put that thing right on a dime.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. This ball's in the air now out to right field. Braun is camped under this one. One gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Marco Scudero.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in the fine second baseman, Marco Scudero. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Yeah, he had the count in his favor, 3-1, and then got a little too over anxious at the plate. You see, he winds up chasing 2 pitches out of the zone, either of which could have easily been ball 4.
Joe Mauer will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. And that misses for ball 1. On the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Gene Segura makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now.
Go Brewers! Go!
Here's the pitch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Strike three called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number one.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say he didn't care too much for that call at the plate. But was he right? Show track says... Yeah, I think he's got a little bit of a beef up there. That pitch looked to be a good few inches off the plate, and that's a tough way to go down. You know, no hitter likes to have the bat taken out of his hands.
Now the first pitch. Michael fires. Stands in as he looks at a called strike. Back-to-back fastballs here as he takes control 0-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So back-to-back strikeouts for him here to start the inning. And as the graphic there illustrates, his total for the year places him second best on the Twins roster. Number 62 will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
In there, no balls and a strike.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Down and away, ball 1. Swing and a miss on what appeared to be the palm ball. It's 1-2.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Number 61 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, number 61.
First offering on the way. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Three and 0 now.
Yeah, and when your team still doesn't have a hit, you appreciate a call like that once in a while.
Don't get too fancy.
The 3-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball.
Well, he needed a hit like this. Got to get him to snap out of this cold streak. I mean, you're just looking for something to go your way. And that ball, it's not hit particularly well, but it happens to find a hole. He's saying, man, it's about time.
Corey Hunter will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. Ball 1.
Ball. 1 ball. No strike. Oh, terrible call. Oh, terrible.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, he essentially tripled up there. That means he threw the same pitch 1, 2, 3 times in a row. You don't see that very often, but it's going to work out for him as he gets the strikeout.
Danny Santana will try it again. He flew out his first time.
Water! Get your water here!
Now here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Come on, Blue Crew! Strike!
Off the plate again, and it's 2-0.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
Let's go, Milwaukee! Yeah!
I think he would have liked the green light there. It's 2-1.
Hot dog here! Get your hot dog!
He's set. Now the pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. You guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
Swing, strike 2.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
Get your butt there!
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. The 3-2 one more time. And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Brian Dozier digs in at the plate.
Go! Quick!
First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1.
Quick!
In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Woo!
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. 2-2. Hit hard to the right. Foul. And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway Central. Hara will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Twins wind up stranding one. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Scooter Gennett will start it out here for Milwaukee with Ryan Braun waiting on deck to follow.
Scooter Gennett.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Number 70 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
These are the types of balls where you worry about collisions out there. This ball's hit fairly sharply, almost exactly between the two outfielders, but this should always be the center fielder's ball if he can get to it. So he calls for it, and he puts it away.
Ryan Braun will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And a long run, but he gets there, and that's good range in the outfield as there are two gone.
I thought for a second that this might make a dent in both the hit and the run column, but he didn't quite get all of it. It's probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
Adam Lind will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around.
Right. Slow down.
Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Gone in order are the Brewers. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Kurt Suzuki will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
And that right there, that's why these guys only have one hit. He's had them chasing at shadows this entire ball game.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Are you crazy, Blue? Rod, get your blocks here.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Got a free swinger coming up.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Cole Stewart will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
Come on, Milwaukee.
First pitch on the way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Wrong.
Good. 2-0 now.
It's one thing to go 2-0 on a guy, but it's another to do it to a pitcher, and still another to do it to an American League pitcher. You've got to throw a strike right here.
Strike out here.
Three and 0 now.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
Yeah, a 4-pitch walk to the pitcher. That won't make that guy very happy. Just lay it in there. He's probably taken anyway.
Number 70 will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch coming. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
Ball 1.
Ball. 1-1.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
First and second now after the walk, and they haven't gotten much going offensively against this guy at all. So this is about as good an opportunity as they've had.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And standing in, the fine second baseman, Marco Scutaro. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. So now, after very few problems the first few innings, he's got himself into quite a pickle here.
And it's no surprise, it's the top of this lineup that's giving him fits.
And this is low, but it's corralled quickly, and both runners will have to hang on. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. And gone! A home run! So a 3-run shot to left center, number 14 on the season, as the Twins have made it a 3-0 ball game.
Kind of a gift in location, and this is the wrong guy to be giving gifts to. I mean, you see the location on show track, way too much of the plate there. You're not going to get away with that too many times, that's for sure.
Joe Mauer will stand in now following the home run, and you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of him for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Let's go, Brewers! Come on!
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Seems like whatever was working early on suddenly is not working now.
It's almost like he's imploding right before our eyes.
And he goes the other way and hits this ball high in the air and deep to straightaway left. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. The relay. But he is in there with a triple.
Well, this won't hurt the old slugging percentage any. This thing finds a seam out there. He makes it all the way around to third with his third triple of the year.
Now here comes Brewers manager Ron Renicky out of the Milwaukee dugout. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Willie Peralta is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Number 61 will step forward now with 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this. But even if you make contact, you're just going to get something in on the label, so that's a great take.
The 2-1. Swing and a line drive to left. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Another run home to score in the inning, and it's not going to be charged to him, but still, he's got to find some way to get his guys out of this already.
Corey Hunter will stand in. Called out on strikes his last time. Now here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And it runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Won't offer it what looked to be the circle change, 3-1. Danny Santana waits on deck. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Left fielder, Danny Santana.
Danny Santana will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Segura for 1. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up, and the Twins have taken. Jonathan Lucroy will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Over for it now is Hunter, and Torrey's got it for the first out.
Now after the 4-run inning, we'll get to see if he approaches things any differently now that he's working with the league. You figure the approach will be similar, but that's a good job anyway of getting the first out here.
Chris Davis will stand in. He grounded out his first time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the second out. Nice play. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Gerardo Parra will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Got him. Maybe the best palm ball he's thrown, and that'll end it. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Brian Dozier will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Shortstop, Brian Dozier.
Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The catcher, number 8, Kurt Suzuki.
Kurt Suzuki will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. First pitch to him. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. One out, nobody on. Fouled straight back. Now a swing and another chance at third. On to first, and Suzuki's retired, 2 away.
The pitcher, number 20, Cole Stewart.
Cole Stewart will stand in now, and given the big cushion he has to work with on the other side of the scorecard, he'll go ahead and hit for himself here in inning number 6. And he takes ball 1.
Oh, that's wrong, huh? So wrong. I score lemonade.
Had him out in front there as he takes strike 1 on the circle change. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy, get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Grounded foul, still 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they're in front 4-0. Gene Segura will stride in as he'll be tasked with starting out things in the Brewers half of the 6th.
Gene Segura.
First pitch coming. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now the 1-1. Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
3-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he currently ranks second in the AL in that department. Matt Clark will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Peralta, number 60, Matt Clark.
Let's go, Matt.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. One and one.
Oh, that's low.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Come on.
Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
And a lot of times, you might say,
Number
4-run lead, we'll make that up. But I tell you, the way he's throwing the ball right now, they might be fortunate just to get 1 run off it.
Number 62 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point.
Rush here.
First pitch coming. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Chris Martin is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Chris Martin.
Number 70 will dig in. 0 for 2 thus far.
Center fielder, number 70.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Swing and a hard hit ball to second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Well, here's one of the few things that hasn't gone his way during this recent hot streak of his. He's been tearing the cover off the ball for the last week or two, and he does it again right here, but this time he's going to come up empty.
Marco Scudero will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Now the first pitch. Ball 1.
Ball 1. Hey up, right open your eyes for the next pitch.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1 and 2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Now the 1-2. Grounded softly to the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
First baseman number 7, Joe Mauer.
Joe Mauer will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. In some of these interleague matchups, guys are facing rookies, guys they've never faced before. Advantage hitter or pitcher?
I'm always going to say it, advantage pitcher. Until you see what a guy's got and how he lets it go, you're just flying blind up there.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Lined hard to center field. Parra is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down go the Twins in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Scooter Gennett will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Palm ball there, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. And now he has some trouble with it in left. And this will make its way to the 344 marker. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game here in the 7th. So the no-hit bid will end right here. Ryan Braun will stand in. And Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
He sure does. This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those out of your mind and go back to focusing on the task at hand.
Come on, Ryan.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. For Jeanette, that's 12 doubles now on the campaign. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes. Any surprise they're attacking him like this? Those are 2 good pitches.
No, I think that's the way this guy operates. He won't back down out there, nor should he.
And this is fouled back and out of play. One and two now to the former MVP.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up, and I mean way up there on the left side of the infield. Number 61 is under it, and he's got it for the first out.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
Adam Lind.
Adam Lind will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Too high, 1-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
The 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
One and two.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And the palm ball can't find the zone, and it's 2-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Well, he's going to find that hitters in the big leagues are much more patient than they were down at AAA. A strikeout in the minors turns into a walk at this level.
Jonathan Lucroy will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. That's hard hit back up the middle. And, oh, that drilled him pretty good as the ball squirts off toward third. But the recovery will get an out on the play as they do get the force at second, so put runners on the corners, but that could have been a whole lot worse. Chris Davis will come forward now, and a great RBI chance here with runners at the corners.
And these opportunities have been few and far between so far. They've got to make something happen soon, or this game might just get away from them.
How about a little poke here?
And this is hit sharply toward the third base coaching box, a foul ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground toward short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Number 61 will dig in, looking for hit number 3 in the ballgame.
Number 61.
Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And there's ball 1. One and 2 now.
Just overmatched him there.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2 and 2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3 and 2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The next 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Corey Hunter will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
They've already walked him twice already, so I wouldn't be surprised if they worked around him again.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Here comes the 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want them to chase.
Swing and a shot back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Santana.
Danny Santana will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. And there goes Hunter. Pitches a cold strike. The throw, not in time, and Hunter's got himself a stolen base.
Boy, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. For Hunter, that's stolen base number 12 on the year. Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back in standing. Now a spin and another throw back to second. Might have an idea something's up here. And again a throw. Being especially careful here. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Slider is right there. 83 on the gun. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Line drive. Base hit left field. Around third and being waved on home. And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game.
Hey, and when you've got a guy going for a shutout, you may as well get him some more help. I doubt he'll need it, but they're able to add on for him here.
Jeremy Jeffress will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already one out in the inning.
Jeremy Jeffress.
Brian Dozier will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2.
Yeah, not too sure how you call it a ball either.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Now here's a ball popped up. Playable, however, for Lucroy behind the plate. There to take it in is Lucroy, and there are 2 away now.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion, and you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. He'll be feeling that one all night long.
Kurt Suzuki will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Twins get a run on 2 hits. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Twins are in front, 5-0. Gerardo Parra will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Palm ball swung on and missed there. It's 1-1. Now a palm ball is looked at here for strike 2. And this will be fouled away. Ball 2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shut out intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Gene Segura will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Palm ball in there, strike 1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Up high, 2-1 now. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that is going to be a base hit.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Luis Jimenez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Here's one hit towards the hole, and that is into right field, a base hit.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Number 62 will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And Suzuki able to hang with this one, and there are 2 away.
You certainly love a one-pitch pop-out in that spot. That's like a get-out-of-jail-free card.
Scooter Gennett.
Scooter Gennett will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. And he'll start in with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
And for Milwaukee, this is a spot where you really need that one key hit.
And, oh, you talk about getting a pitcher's call. There's one there, and it's 0-2. And from that man's perch in the first base dugout, more of the same.
You know, I think the calls have gone both ways, but I bet you'd have a really hard time convincing him of that.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And he misses there, 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
And now on 2-2, I don't think he'll be nibbling any longer. He's got to come in with something here because he for sure does not want to run this count full.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Jonathan Broxton will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Kurt Suzuki will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
Catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Yeah, no mistake about that one. That one's right there.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Man, I don't know what he's waiting for. That one was even more down the middle than the last one was.
Too high. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
The 1-2. Fouled back. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Fouled back. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. And this is past him at third down the line. It's a fair ball.
Well, maybe a little question of whether this was going to stay fair or not, but you see, this is pretty much right over the bag at third and down the line.
Cole Stewart will make a fourth plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in command. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Well, he's already doing the job on the mound, and now here he helps himself out with the bat too. Nice job here to get that ball down and move the runner along into scoring position for the top of the lineup to come up and drive him in.
Number 70 will stand in one more time, and fortunately for him, he'll get a fifth chance here to extend that hitting streak.
Yeah, he hasn't had the same success the rest of the guys have, but that could all change with one swing.
And he lays off there 1-0. Well hit, deep right center field. And the route is on now. It's a home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center. Home run number 16 for him on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Marco Scutaro will stand in. He homered back in the fifth inning of this one.
Second baseman, Marco Scutaro.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
And this should be a pretty good test of his resiliency out there. He's going to need to snap back in a hurry because he's got a lot more danger ahead.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. And he'll round it and try for third. And the offense continues as he's into third with a triple.
Man, I thought speed was one of the first things to go once you got into your late 30s. I tell you, though, it looked like he was getting around the bases pretty good that time, and he makes it all the way around to third to get himself a triple.
Neil Kotz will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Joe Mauer will dig in now with 2 runs already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he misses with it, 1-1. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
A man at third with 1 away. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's off his leg on the mound. And a very alert play there as he fields the deflection and tags him for the out. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Number 61 will dig in now. 2 hits in 4 at-bats thus far tonight. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
That's just another cut fastball, trying to work that thing back to the outside corner. But he's not getting that call right now, nor is he getting guys to chase it.
The next pitch. In there, 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and yes, he went around. It's strike 3. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. It's the Twins 7 and the Brewers nothing. Ryan Braun will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
And here's the first pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Adam Lind will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A check of Braun, now the pitch. And he won't bite on the palm ball, in the dirt for a ball.
It doesn't take a trained eye to tell you. He's starting to wear down a bit out there on the mound.
Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Santana will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The catcher, number 20, Jonathan Lucroy.
Jonathan Lucroy will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choice his last time. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Palm ball there, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Come on, let's keep it going.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Scudero on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Twins are victorious in this one, 7-0. Good night from Milwaukee.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Brewers, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. A reminder that extra post-game MCTS bus service is available on Route 90, running downtown along Wisconsin Avenue, as well as trolley service on the Lake Route, also along Wisconsin Avenue.